maybe, just maybe, the game will be different. Maybe it won't be Drowned God when I open my eyes again. Oh. Yeah, it's still Drowned God. Well, shit. Well, it's time to make another dent in a game that is slowly whittling away my sanity. Thank you all for those that have joined me in this very dark and depressing journey. Hopefully, we can basically be as close to finishing this game as humanly possible. If that's not possible, then I'm really not looking forward to playing this game a second time after today. But, here we are. Drowned God. A game that has basically broken the scale. I mean, the chess sequence here in this game was bad. I mean, I thought it was really, when we were in Bina, I mean, there was some, like, that Einstein-Newton puzzle was so good. And then everything else kind of just fell apart. We got to the second location and it was all bad. And now we're in the third location. That steam machine puzzle, we found out that there's a problem with that puzzle because the in-game hint misleads you. So we gave our first incomplete. And I'm going to do this because in hindsight, hindsight bias 2020, I'm going to go ahead and give Nine Men's Morris a 9 instead of a 10. I still stand by my fact that if you force a player to play a board game against a above average ELO ranked machine, that's messed up. But boy, that submarine Morse code puzzle, that rod coordinate puzzle, these two things destroy anything that we saw with the dig. All right. So for those of you that don't remember, we got past the whole Aleister Crowley stuff. We are in the land of Din, and we have hacked into some sort of... Oh, no. I just realized that this is a conspiracy about how AIDS is a virus that was transmitted by the fucking government. Oh, no. Oh, there's a weird echo. Yes. Okay. Can you hear the echo? Okay. Well, I think I know why the echo is because I'm too close to the microphone and I've got a headset in. How is audio? How is audio? The Sonic advertisements that are playing on Twitch are really annoying. Yeah, I get it, but also get paid. Okay, well, I just opened the first book of the conspiracy, and now we need to learn about how AIDS is a virus that was spread by the government. So, welcome to Drowned God. we're starting off with AIDS was spread by the government. Yep. All right, general warning. To all Blue Crew, crash retrieval program level 33 degrees and above, be advised, it is now known that bodies recovered from at least 2 crash sites were genetically booby-trapped with specially engineered viruses, and that some of the personnel contaminated by these biological booby traps were able to escape before quarantine procedures could be implemented. Case 023066/7/7, virus classified as acquired immune deficiency syndrome, transmitted sexually or through the passing of contaminated blood cells. First of the genetic bombs to detonate. Contaminated field has been stabilized, though not before reaching epidemic proportions. Oh, God damn it. Okay, yep. Anyway, I'm playing Yuan Shu, and the game claims it is a very hard start, but it hasn't been. Yeah, that's literally what Warhammer 2 says for almost every single Skaven campaign, but it's like, yo, dog, Skaven's not that hard. I think that one of the things that CA has been doing since Warhammer 1 is your diplomatic relationships are a part of the difficulty. And so the more people that are hostile to you at the start of the campaign, they consider that as adding more to the difficulty, when in reality, being your own little isolated state is sometimes to your benefit, especially for Skaven and Dark Elves. Okay. Case 02300066/7/7. That's also AIDS. Response units better prepared were able to establish a contaminant field almost immediately. Very limited exposure. 1 fatality. This virus crystallizes the blood supply and attacks all major organs. Complete biological collapse occurs within 5 to 8 hours of initial contamination. That's not how AIDS works. That's not how AIDS works. Documented records no longer exist, although the fatality did make the initial contamination. Documented records no longer exist, although the fatality did make the media, and all biosamples were seized by CIA and transferred to Bio Research Facility, Nevada. Okay, I'm just gonna say blah, blah, blah. Virus classified as Streptococcal toxic shock syndrome. They're actually using real, actual viruses. Detonated at crash retrieval site, Fallindales, Northern England. Limited exposure, 23 fatalities. Contaminate field failed. And virus spread to the USA before rapid response team were able to establish They're talking about mad cow disease in this one. Remember mad cow disease in the 90s? Remember when we were all worried about beef from the United Kingdom? Now they're saying that it was aliens. The fuck? All coronary and biological procedures have now been revised to minimize effects of future genetic detonation. All incidents of unknown viruses to be reported to Central Intelligence Clearing. The fuck? Okay. So that was Los Angeles. Group formed under the auspices of the National Security Council, presided over by President Truman and the Joint Chiefs of Staffs, Magi given seniority over all other U.S. intelligence agencies, including the NSA. Okay, Magi, classified. Designations represent the highest possible security clearance, 33 levels above that of the atom bomb. Magi briefed to determine whether or not visitors represent a threat to national security of the United States and the world. To determine the origin of the UFOs, their intentions, assess the level of technology, assess the impact this may have on Earth culture, and decide how best to disseminate the information to the masses. Byproducts of retrieval program include microchip technology, heat-resistant tiles paints for the space program, Gore-Tex, Velcro, nanotechnology, engines the size of a few atoms, virtual reality systems, crystal electronic engineering. So they're talking about LCD screens. Genetic engineering. Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, fuck me up, bitch. Fuck me up. Tell me about Roswell. Wreckage and bodies not of earthly origin. 3 dead. 1 survivor, EBBER, lived until 1955. Kept at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base until 1958, at which time bodies, craft, wreckage transferred to Groom Lake Test Facility where they remain in cryogenic storage. Responsibility for on-site retrieval, Delta Blue Beret Crash Retrieval Unit, Blue Crew Delta. 3 other retrievals have occurred. Details occurred by successful disinformation campaign. Stringfield, Friedman, and other consequently thrown off the scent. Oh, god damn it. So aliens created AIDS, and yes, Roswell is a true thing. And also, the aliens brought mad cow disease. My friend who was born in the UK during the early 90s is not allowed to donate blood because of the mad cow thing. Rio Starwin saying, at least they are consistent. Aliens is the answer every time. Yep, aliens created AIDS. Aliens did mad cow disease. Aliens. EBE, extraterrestrial biological entity, captured after Roswell crash and lived until 1955. 5 foot 3 inches. Ah, they're talking about grays. Of course they're going with grays. Okay. 5 feet 3 inches in height, gray skin, large cranium, dark slanted eyes, highly telepathic, 4 digits on each hand. EBE never revealed the purpose of the visitation, would only communicate directly with a representative of the U.S. government early in 1949. Then Secretary of Defense James Forrestal, who was also a senior member of MAGI, was instructed to interrogate EBE. EBE communicated with him telepathically, informed him that many others would be coming and that these others were not to be trusted. Forrestal, at odds with the rest of MAGI about their decision not to go public, began to show signs of mental deterioration following his encounter with EBE. His deterioration resulted in a nervous breakdown, was interred at Bethesda Naval Hospital, where he was found dead beneath his ward room window. Verdict: suicide. Did they actually take it? I'm pretty sure that is an actual thing that happened. Did they literally just use the death of a fucking public servant for their fucking bullshit? I flabbergasted. They used a real life person's. Yeah, Forrestal's mental health rapidly deteriorated, declining to the point when she underwent medical care and then culminated with him falling out of a 16th floor window. They took an actual public servant undergoing a mental breakdown and committing suicide as a throwaway reference for their grand conspiracy video game. Okay. Cool. Good job. Good job, game. Cool. Yeah, alien brain. Look at that. Man. Uh-huh. Alien. Guys, it's an alien skull. I hate how this handwriting is so shitty. It's really distressing how unreadable the cursive is. I really do hate it. I really do hate this cursive. First digit missing yet. No, it's an autopsy. Now we've gone full XCOM. Uh-huh. Oh. Heart rate 10 to 15 per minute? Question mark. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's an alien. Okay. The Hollow Man landing. Dates from the Hollow Man landing vary depending on the source of the information from 1961, 1967, or 1971. According to these accounts, 3 UFOs landed at Holloman Air Force Base, 2 left, 1 remained, and a party of Greys left the ship. This event formed the basis for the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, as part of the indoctrination exercise to prepare mankind gradually for the announcement of actual alien contact. Oh, god damn it. So you're going to take a fictional event, like the book. You're gonna take the events of Close Encounters of the Third Kind and then canonize that as real in your fictitious grand conspiracy video game narrative. That seems questionable at best. In actual fact, the landing didn't take place at Holloman at all, but rather at an airbase that doesn't officially exist at Groom Lake, Nevada, known as Area 51. Of course it was Area 51. Of course it was Area 51! Or Dreamland. The landing took place during the Nixon administration, treaties were signed, and an era of cooperation began. Of course. Okay, sure. Okay. Let's go to abduction. We did Lost Angels. Uh-huh. Oh. Chris? Uh-huh, that's my name. Oh, is this something that's going to pull the files, the system files, and display my name? Is it one of those smart games that's gonna play my name? Huh. Let's check that again. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Wow, it Doki Doki Literature Clubbed me. That's a funny thing. Oh, wait, we already did this. Okay, Leonardo. Okay, let's read about how Leonardo da Vinci knew about fucking aliens. Let's, of course, you know, to Edgar Miles, Department 57, Los Angeles, Greg Katz. Is it Dr. Katz is a part of the grand conspiracy? Ed, take a look at these. Secret codex drawings obtained through our mole in the Vatican show fairly conclusively that Priory of Sion and Leonardo were in touch with the visitors way before our friends in Dreamland. P2 and P3 are to be congratulated. Let me know what you think. Really? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. That sure looks like aliens. You sure did take, like, all of the art that Leonardo da Vinci created for the Vitruvian Man and replaced it with aliens. Oh, are you going to imply that Leonardo's tank was based off of an alien flying craft? Oh, they sure are. Let's click Project Blue Book. Alright. Project Blue Book. These clips represent the latest corroborated sightings. Please note, Men in Black deployed and all footage confiscated. Witnesses have been silent. Only one fatality reported. Yep. Uh-huh. Cool. This is stupid. This is incredibly silly. Really? You're gonna go to Loch Ness? Now they're merging, like, cryptids with... Oh, God, there's the Twin Towers! Oh, boy. Oh, man. Let's click warning. Oh, wait, no, this is about the viruses. Okay. I can't do comms code because I don't have access. Okay, ZP, I think I hate this. Yeah, I hate this too, my guy. The blue snake password. Shit, I gotta find the fucking guide. Give me a minute. Gotta find the guide. I am surprised they haven't really used Loch Ness until this point. Yeah, that's a good point. Gotta pull the guide up. I forget where this is. Okay, this is Genesis. Okay. Genesis. Did I spell it wrong? Okay, got it. I'm surprised they haven't used I'm surprised we haven't seen more stuff about, like, cryptids, too. Preliminary findings of Alpha Research Team, S4 Nevada. Extensive studies of the primary propulsion units incorporated into the recovered merchandise show a degree of technological advancement way beyond our current understanding of gravitational physics, although many similarities are apparent in the technology utilized by the disks and the advancements made by the Philadelphia team, i.e. the navigation of three-dimensional space by gravitational distortion. The recovered hardware at S4 is way above anything that the Philadelphia team could ever hope to achieve. As outlined in the Philadelphia briefing, it has been impossible to generate sufficient power to the gravitational generators for sustained periods of time. This has always meant an extremely limited range and a highly unstable gravitron wave. However, Project Galileo suggests that this problem, at least in the short term, may have been overcome by the solution offers quite staggering possibilities. The answer lies in element 115, a super heavy metal containing 156 neutrons, which, when bombarded with protons, becomes element 116. When 116 comes into contact with any other element, there is an almost 100% conversion of matter into energy. Okay, so we're defying the laws of physics. The sample of 115 removed from the disk is about the size of a quarter and weighs about 223 grams. Element 113 is the only stable element on the periodic chart, but it cannot be synthesized on Earth. Heavier elements have a chance to form either on the fringes of a supernova, where huge amounts of energy are being released due to the stars collapsed, or more significantly in a binary star system such as Sirius. Obviously, the collection of element 115 in its natural state is presently beyond the technological means of this facility, but there is a far more immediate solution. We know element 115 exists within the hidden relics. Indeed, it is the very source of the relic's power. The collective quantity of 115 would meet the practical needs of the facility and allow us to proceed to the final stages. It is imperative that the relic retrieval program should proceed with utmost urgency. The program is to be given absolute priority over all Magi operations. All right. Genesis documents. The Genesis documents. A summary. Thanks for summarizing this very story-critical part of this game. This is unreadable. This is... How do you pick a serif font on, like, this, like, thin... This is bad. This is bad. I can't imagine what this looked like on a CRT computer monitor screen, like... 20 years ago. I just can't, because this is bad on a modern screen. Like, who? Why? Those that are new to majestic operations are advised to study the Genesis documents. A summary of that file can be found below, while a full draft of the documents can be accessed on the primary network to those with sufficient security clearances Ultra 5 or above. We now know that this planet was visited by extraterrestrials long before the classified documented cases of Roswell, New Mexico, the subsequent crash retrieval exercises, and the first scheduled contact of Hollow Man Air Force Base in 1967, which prompted the signing of the Retina Treaty. The earliest visitations probably occurred around 10,000 years ago in the form of a colony that was, according to the archives that have been submitted to us by our extraterrestrial allies, marooned in our system. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. The tattooed body of one of the first star travelers, believed to be Osiris, was preserved by the ancients using advanced neutronic submersion. Specimen lost in Galileo incident. Visible signs of their presence have been detected on the moon and on Mars in the form of abandoned structures and bases. They're taking the moon face conspiracy theory. Okay. You're gonna say there's a pyramid on the moon? Photograph showing evidence of life forms and abandoned bases on Mars. Cool. In the case of the Martian base, automated detection and defensive systems were still operational and have since been adapted for use within the Alternative 3 program. The Martian moon Phobos is now known to be an artificial orbital station housed within an internally modified asteroid. There is some evidence, however, that a civil war erupted between two distinct factions within this ancient colony, which resulted in the destruction of a 10th planet within our system, remnants of which now make up the asteroid belt and some of the larger comets circling our system. This is complete horseshit because of the gravitational pull. If that were true, if the asteroid belt was actually a former planet, it would have, all of the pieces to it would have coalesced and reformed that planet within the amount of time they're saying, like 10,000 years ago. This is why astronomers apparently don't like that image of the destroyed planet of the Klingon planet, where it's like half of it's missing and it's like cracked open and it's got this, you can see the mantle inside. No, planets just reform and coalesce back into its original shape. So this is complete bullshit. That's not how gravity works. Oh, man. So Quetzalcoatl and Osiris were the same thing. Uh-huh. So this is why the Egyptian level was also the Aztec level, because it's the same thing. Oh, fuck me. At some stage, the surviving members of this colony established themselves on Earth and proceeded to modify genetically the indigenous population into an autonomous workforce and began the process of building a lasting civilization in order to ensure the colony's survival and perpetuation. The result of this genetic program was Homo sapiens. Get fucked. Oh, God. Really? Ugh. Yes, thousands of years of human evolution. Nope. Aliens. So then why? Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. We now believe that this extraterrestrial civilization provides the basis of the myths surrounding the lost continent of Atlantis. This civilization flourished until, many centuries later, as a direct consequence of the war that had led to the destruction of the 10th planet. Two large fragments deflected from the orbit around the sun by planetary alignments involving the moon and Venus collided with Earth, causing mass devastation. In the wake of this disaster, the surviving founders scattered and mankind's true origins became enmeshed in religious myth and legend. Okay, sure, whatever you say. Fucking sure. In the wake of this disaster, humanity was free to develop and evolve independently. However, in some cases, new cultures emerged under the godhead of extraterrestrial kings and rulers. Most notable of the new civilization was the ancient Egyptian culture. Extensive DNA testing on teeth and tissue removed from the tombs of the pharaohs have positively identified them as being extraterrestrial origin. Fuck off. Brown people couldn't have made the pyramids. That required such complex thinking. They had to be aliens. Fuck off. God damn it. Also, the exact placement of the pyramids throughout the ancient Egyptian corresponds, when surveyed from orbit, with the star systems from which these early visitors originated, namely the binary system known as Sirius. That's not how that works. We move. Fuck off. This was done deliberately we move, so like a star system that was placed thousands of years ago would actually be slightly off because, the rotation of the planet. The position in the Earth is constantly changing and, continents are moving. So this would have worked for, some time and then it would be immediately off. Also, if they had advanced technology, why not, make a telescope? Why make stone pyramids? Make a fucking telescope. Invent electricity. What are you doing these fucking... This is so mean. I know. This was done deliberately to attract attention from the air in order to alert other surviving enclaves that may have retained aeronautical capability. Then invent electricity. Okay. As the development of human culture grew in scope and sophistication, secret orders were formed, some of which are still in existence, to protect ancient technologies and knowledge as to the true origin of man. Nicholas Flamel, the supposed inventor of the elixir of... Oh my god. Isaac Newton, Robert Boyle. Wow. 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 This is pretty... This is... Wow. Why is Debussy... He was a musician. Victor Hugo? What the fuck does Victor Hugo have to do with aliens? What the fuck does, the Hunchback of Notre Dame have to do with fucking aliens? Notice how all these people are white. Notice how there is no, scientists in Asiatic or African or non-Eurocentric scientists that are on this list. What does that say about this game and its developers? I don't see a single... Nope, yep. Yeah, this is a bunch of European white dudes. Some women, but... This is... I'm getting angry reading this. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Became legendary in themselves or noted by history in the form of holy relics. Cool. The Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, the Philosopher's Stone, and the Rod of Osiris. This hardware is still hidden and forms the basis of the relic retrieval program, which is still ongoing. We also know that the Mayan and Aztec cultures of South America, the Semite cultures of Eastern Africa, those of Western Asia and India also have their origins amongst the surviving enclaves of extraterrestrial colonies. Of course, the non-white cultures that had monuments, they couldn't have made those. They needed aliens. The implications with regards to the accepted notions of the origins of humanity, along with the social and religious ideologies, are obviously earth-shattering, which is why it has been decided to withhold the information detailed in the Genesis documents from the masses, at least for the foreseeable future. A detailed documentation of our findings in relation to the origins of man are available on the primary network to all those that hold security clearance codes Ultra 5 or above. Is there anything here? There's no hotspots. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, God. Roswell, New Mexico, body eaten by predators. What am I looking at? Oh, it's more aliens. Cool. God, what? What? Who thinks there's pyramids on Mars? I shouldn't ask that. I've seen the like NASA's hiding monuments from Mars. It's like, dog, it's thousands of miles away. Sometimes the photos we take have little hiccups on them. All right, so was that Genesis documents or the Hidden Relics? I think that was Genesis documents. Okay, Hidden Relics. Holy Grail, Bina, exact position unknown. The Holy Grail, Atlantean artifact, allows navigation through the temporal zone by bending of time between fixed points. Unknown entity gained artifact by use of temporal gate back to the globe. Avoided capture and interrogation. Men in Black sent to intercept entity, establish identity, and report for final solution. I'm gonna just say this. I don't know if this was intentional. You should not use the term final solution as like a throwaway thing. I know Braden knows what I'm talking about as a fellow historian or history major. Don't refer to things as final solution ever as like a throwaway thing. Like, goddamn. Used Babel cylinder to communicate with visitors. Transmission of binary message to the dog star was not terminated. Okay. Rod of Osiris. Chest. Bermuda Triangle. Location. Atlantean artifact products produces molecular transmutation of elements. Cool. MIB reports that operation to retrieve relic failed. Entity in chest breached all security traps and retrieved Rod of Osiris in Scorpio. MIB reports that entity opened Pandora and sprung Legion. Denied. Blah, blah, blah. Philosopher's Stone. It's just a star. Power source that employs element 115 to generate post-nuclear fission. Stone in fragments. Number of fragments unknown. Despite our continuing efforts, the entity is still operating within the realms that we believe is close to retrieving the stone. This must not be allowed to happen. The Ark of the Covenant. It's a rocket. I forgot this part. The Ark of the Covenant's just a rocket. Chakma. That's our next location. Above all relics, Ark of the Covenant must be retrieved by Illuminated 9. If the unthinkable happens and the entity breaks through to the 4th realm, employ Ultimate 6. Oh, guys, we gotta prevent Ultimate 6. I forget, did we click green or this? That's Lost Angels. This is Lost Angels. So the Pentagon, we haven't done. It's the Philosopher's Stone, guys. This is Majestic. You know, as someone who, very many, like, I'll just come out and say it. I have family members who are Masons. The idea that, like, the Masons are a part of the New World Order is very funny to me. And by Masons, I, like, am admitting that I have family members who are part of the Masonic Order, not, like, Masons that will make you a nice barbecue grill with stones. All right, what's the Avery? This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. I don't know if I want to read all of this. I'm going to read just a couple of these, and I might just call it and continue playing this game, because this is so much. A nice grill with stones would be cool. The Avery. There is evidence that the Genesis files have been accessed and circulated by rogue elements among both the extraterrestrial delegations and amongst our own intelligence departments. Furthermore, it seems that these rogue elements enjoyed Majestic clearances and have a great deal of knowledge concerning MJ departments and research development projects. Indeed, the Avery may even have sympathizers within Illuminated 9 itself. We believe that their intentions are twofold: to alert the general populace to the presence of extraterrestrials on this planet and within this system, and to expose our ongoing liaison to subvert our operations for clandestine purposes of their own. They have extremely high clearances, which indicates that they are very powerful, well organized, and we must regard them as a serious threat to the entire program. All we know is that they identify themselves as the Avery and are constantly linking delicate information that, when pieced together by a process of investigation, could conceivably expose our activities. There is also significant evidence to suggest that they are themselves involved in the relic retrieval program and that they may well be guiding agents of their own, and, what is more alarming, these agents may already have located and have access to the spatial realms. Damage limitation thus far has been moderately successful with regards outside exposure of some of our activities. Illuminated 9 still control international media corporations and the international judiciary, international central government, international and domestic internal security, organized crime, and the world stock markets, including the World Bank. Majestic and its worldwide affiliates have retained a firm grip on the international military intelligence community. However, these rogue elements have infiltrated all of the above. It is not as easy as it was to dismiss their claims of an international cover-up regarding the UFO question. Interest in these matters is at an all-time high and could conceivably reach critical mass before we have the chance to bring the Alternative 3 program to a conclusion. This must not be allowed to happen. Oh god, this is so much. One of their chief agents, known to us as the Hacker. Ah, fuck. Oh god. A nice grill with stones would be cool. Yeah. One of their chief agents, known as the Hacker, has thus far been able to infiltrate practically our entire network at one time or another by bypassing even the most sophisticated security systems. Our attempts to track the Hacker have been unsuccessful as of yet. Our failure to lock this source down strongly suggests that Hacker may be operating from somewhere in the spatial realms. However, we are optimistic that advances within the Cosmic Eye program will rectify this. Terminal Force with extreme prejudice is authorized in dealing with this matter. God damn it. Why is there so much of this stuff? I don't want to read this stuff. Be informed that the president intends to go public on national television tomorrow from Dallas. No. 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 You're not going to say that JFK was assassinated because he was going to talk about aliens. No. 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 Guys. Oh, no. Okay, so Kennedy was assassinated because he was going to talk about aliens. Cool. I mean, that was established in a prior scene, but... Oh, Jesus Christ, why? Okay. Joint Chiefs of Staff have been able to persuade the president that the unannounced nuclear test cover story has the best chance of holding up. Here we go with it. What? Take care of Security Council at the UN. It's still early days, but it looks like we may get away with it. The source of the explosion was the priming of the antimatter reactors with element 115. 1 kilo of antimatter can produce energy equivalent to 4610 megaton hydrogen bombs. Fortunately, fusion occurred before full initialization had been reached, limiting the scale of the explosion, but some of our best scientists have been killed, and replacing them will be extremely difficult and dangerous given the nature of the work. At least 6 top physicists will have to be recruited from the public sector, and we're having enough time keeping a lid on this as it is. We are now considering proposals that further testing be carried out in space under control of the Galileo teams that presently staff the orbital space stations established and constructed under the Alternative 3. Also, the President's Science Advisory Group have agreed that We can utilize Project Argus, which was established in 1958 and is conceived with using the Earth's magnetic field to minimize the effects of nuclear attack as a cover should any future detonations be detected on the HF and VHF worldwide radio bands. In the meanwhile, Illuminated 9 have proposed that we continue with our program and complete the preliminary experiments, blah, 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 blah. Don't give a shit. Genetic techniques, advancement. I'm just gonna read these, speed read these. Implants. Didn't work. Okay, so implants didn't work. Ultra 8. Project Ultra, MK Ultra. Cool. Yep, this is MK Ultra. Cool. So now we're gonna do MK Ultra. Okay. So they killed Kennedy. The decision to terminate the president has been taken by the Executive Council of 3. Help. Oh. Project Vulcan. Okay. Dulce? I could go for some Pan Dulce right now. Oh, we cloned them. Oh, they cloned the people who died so as that they didn't have to worry about leaks. Okay. I don't know how this avoids the replication conundrum, but sure, you're cloning your scientists. Okay, retina theory or treaty. As requested, we are submitting an outline of the long-term objectives within the Majestic program in preparation for Special Briefing 1-2/Magi of the Chief Executive in accordance with the Retina Treaty of 1967 for the further advancement of Alternative 3 evacuation program. 1. It has been recognized that a serious and impending threat exists to the continued survival of the human race. Cool. In the form of rogue asteroids and shattered geological fragments of what once constituted the 10th planet that currently orbit our system. I'm not reading the rest of this. So we got a giant asteroid that's coming. The aliens are trying to warn us. There are bad people who want, society to die or some shit like that. ET delegation has stated unequivocally they will not allow humanity to develop space-faring capability in its present form, which they regard as predatory and savage. In return for full cooperation in these endeavors, Majestic and all internal affiliates will agree to permit the ET delegation to continue genetic, biological, and anthropological studies of the human race on the understanding that lists will be provided by the ET delegation of all abductees. The ET delegation will also be granted unrestricted access to international space and blah, 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 blah. Redacted. Permission to establish active bases across the world under the auspices of the UN. It is understood that in addition to Majestic/Limited 9 international personnel, the number of human beings selected for evacuation during the final stages of Alternative 3 will not exceed 144,000. Of the rest of humanity, as with the other indigenous life forms, only selected DNA will be extracted. So basically, the New World Order is safe. I'm safe. Fucking safe, guys. I got selected to be evacuated from Earth when it gets impacted. Okay. Last one. Let's do this. Holy shit, guys, this is a lot. This is Firebird. Oh, god damn it. Psychors, did you steal this from... Alright. I'm starting to feel like some of this was stolen from XCOM. Cobwebs in the Sky. I'm not reading this because this is unreadable. This is completely and totally unreadable. Hey, chat, can you read this text? I sure can't. Nope, I give up. Millennial cults. Oh, you can't trust those millennials. The following groups are cause for concern as such should be monitored until Alternative 3 is deployed. Solar Cult. Agents report that following the cults of Armageddon, Suicide Pact, with deaths in Quebec, France, and Switzerland, the cult has moved its objective towards the Scion legacy with the imminent self-destruction of the 144. Cult of Despite the temporary removal of Shoko Asa. Oh, wow. Again, they're using actual historical events where people, innocent civilians, were murdered for this throwaway shit, and I find that really gross. Nope. The Cult of Avocado Toast, is that one of them? Yeah, I don't know. Branches, like, seriously, they used actual death cults and cults that murdered people, and, like, let's just think of it from this perspective. Like, what if they said 9/11 was aliens? Like, we'd be disgusted. So the fact that they used actual human tragedies of other cultures, non-white cultures in this case, it's fucked up. I hate it. This game is bad. Cult of the Child Horus. Highly secretive order dedicated to the Egyptian deity, and the prophecy claimed to be... What? Objective reports cult says several artifacts that purport to the ancient alien devices. I can't read this. This is unreadable. This is unreadable. I'm done. Let's go to Project Freeman. Here we go. Nice serif font on a white backdrop. All personnel, Project Freedom. From Phantom. Subject status. Hardware retrieval programs beginning to bear fruit. Radical advances incorporated into the scramjet program include cryogenic air-breathing engines, anti-gravity propulsion, and acceleration systems. These form the basis of infrared stealth technology, engine acoustics, laser flow visualization, guidance, aircraft systems, internal confinement, fusion reactors, and matter-antimatter reactors. All above incorporated, blah, blah, blah. Stealth, onboard weapons, blah, blah, blah. Cool shit. Brilliant Pebbles. Despite Clinton administration's cancellation of SDI funding, many projects now transferred to Black Ops, chief among them Brilliant Pebbles. Unidentified leaks, the Avery is chief suspect, indicated correctly that Brilliant Pebbles was not aimed inwards as part of nuclear defense shield, but aimed outwards into space. Damage limitation implemented in the form of meeting of scientists convened at a secret location in Sicily, supposedly to discuss the possible threat of asteroid collisions. This has been deliberately leaked as a disinformation exercise designed to explain the anomalies of the Brilliant Pebbles project. ELF generated mass mind control. I hate this. Stage 5 of the ELF-generated mass mind control program has been successfully accomplished after rigorous testing exercises carried out by senior development teams in the United Kingdom and the former Soviet Union. In the UK, Extreme Loaf... I'm not reading this. Yeah, okay, so they've achieved mind control. Cool. Are you kidding me? They're gonna say that Waco was a part of a grand conspiracy to cover up aliens? Oh, God, Jesus. Jason Scholars, Operation Country Club. Jason Scholars were involved in the Waco incident and expressly gave the order to proceed against the Enclave. The same Jason operatives also terminated the Canadian, Swiss, and French chapters of the Order of the Solar Temple, and then made it appear like a mass suicide. Help. 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 Okay. Okay. Operations coordinated through Black Ops and were MJ-12 approved under projects Artichoke and MK Ultra, and which involved hallucinogenic neural programming. Past successes include Lee, Harvey Oswald, James Earl Ray, Sirhan Sirhan, and Mark Chapman. How long until this game suggests that Monica Lewinsky was an alien? Yeah. Project Free World on course for single world government in 2025. Guys, we've got 4 years to prevent single world government. Single world government 4 years from now. Okay, tell me about your psi cores. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm not reading this. The Cosmic Eye. Surprised they haven't brought up Ted Kaczynski at this point. Yeah. Like, there's some conspiracy theories that were relevant when this game was made that they haven't used. This actually seems like the product of a crazy person. Like, this isn't Assassin's Creed shit. No, yeah, it's almost as if the person who made this game was mentally ill. And later events in their life proved that they were indeed mentally ill. 5 Avenger planes disappeared off Florida. Martin Mariner search and rescue plans disappeared. Central Agency Group created by Truman. CIG becomes CIA, headed by blah, blah, blah. Pilot Kenneth Arnold reports 9 glowing saucers in Washington State. Rachel Brazel discovers wreckage at Roswell. Boom. Blah, blah, blah. Roswell, MJ-12, Werner. Commits suicide. Cool. All right. Films and documentaries to be produced in 1987 to 88 period before revelation of the truth. E.T. and Close Encounters, part of campaign. Claiming that E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third Kind is a part of, like, a grand conspiracy to leak the truth is a thing? That's a take? That's a take? I hate it. SDI Star Wars, the cover being the threat of inbound Russian missiles. SDI and Star Wars were developed to fight aliens, not the Russians. 1996, New World Order. A staged alien invasion is planned, heralding a totalitarian state eradicating all international borders. The film Independence Day is released to prepare public. Independence Day is reality, guys! No! Oops, shit, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. What the fuck? I have to read this again. New World Order, 1996. A stage alien invasion is planned, heralding a totalitarian state, eradicating all... Excuse me, eradicating all international borders. The film Independence Day, they didn't even capitalize the D on day, is released to prepare the public. Welcome to Earth, I guess. Yeah, like Independence Day is reality. Oh, man. Federal emergency use in constant state of alert to control the public. The 7-year tribulation, the secret government to mandate and stage events to fit the belief systems of certain key religions. Tibetan Buddhists await the Orthodox Jews await the Messiah, and the Muslims await the Imam. Oh, help me. We're done, guys. We're done. We can finally move on. This national nightmare is over. We can just... Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Is this the best game, or is this the best game? We haven't played a single minute of this game. Okay, so let's open up the guide and figure out what we need to do. When you're done looking at the monitor, go to the bedroom, turn right. How do I turn right? Go to the bedroom. Ah, yes, creepy pillows. Turn right and click on the globe. Is this the bedroom? Nope. Ah, this looks like the globe. Uh-huh. That seems to have done a thing. To return to the subway, go to the top machinery stop and enter your cards in it. Okay. What's everyone's relationship to conspiracy theories? I hate them. I think they're actually slowly ruining the fabric of society. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and you guys share your comments. All right, let's read what some of you said about conspiracy theories. I mean, I don't talk... Arbitrary Water says, I mean, I don't talk about it because of various conspiracy... Yeah, conspiracy theories that are in the family. Yep. Makes it really fucking hard to, like... My favorite. Yeah, I know. It's some fucked up shit, especially when you got family that buys into that shit. My favorite conspiracy theory was one that Lobal's, which is a local supermarket chain, was fixing the price of bread, and that was actually true oddity enough. Yeah, they got sued because of it. Yep. Remember when Monsanto got sued because of some bullshit about how they were hiring Pinkertons to, like, figure out which seeds were in which farms? And then, like, fucking an organic food lobby actually went to court because they grappled onto that rumor, and then they got proven in court that it was a complete bullshit lie. All right, so go to the top of the machinery stop and enter your cards in it. Man appears and moves a lever to raise the theater. Go back to the subway and choose the down stop to the house. So I think we go up. Enter your cards in it. I hate how finicky this is. Like, I had to approach that just right. Okay. Yep, here's my cards, dude. How you doing? Put one of your cards in it. The man appears and moves a lever to raise the theater. I have to watch this all the way. Go back to the subway and choose the down stop to the house. Hey, dude. How you doing? Why are you in a spaceman suit? I've been just walking around having a good time. Peace. Peace be with you? Or some shit like that. Alright. Yep. Remember when we started this series with The Dig? Remember when every game that I played wasn't complete horseshit? Okay, so blah blah blah. The man appears and moves a lever to raise the theater. Go back to the subway and choose the down stop to the house. Okay. Go back to the secret room behind the bookcase. Use a tarot card on the left arched door to the control room. It's this shit that I have not been ranking that I think is like... This is like a 10 out of 10. Like, actually navigating and knowing where you need to go sometimes is even harder than actually playing the game. Like, there's an element to just moving around in this world is more difficult to understand than, like, without this guide, I don't think I would have figured that shit out. That I need to put a card by the bookcase. Alright, did I go back to the house? No, wait, that's right. This is just the same environment. The house is like... Yeah, the house, right. Okay. So... Right here. There's a tarot card on the left arched door to the central room. Can I use Use a card. Nope, this isn't the left arch door. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. I missed the crazy life crystal, man. Yep. Oh. That's a penis. Okay. Penis puzzle? Uh-huh. Do I have to make the penis fully erect to make the theater appear? Okay, use a tarot card on the left arch door to the control room. Use the lever to move the house up to the theater. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Turn around and go to the small pyramid and open it. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, Jesus, fuck, what? Is this thing talking? Wait. No, return. Wait, shit, save. Oh, God. Why did why is my screen completely fucked? Okay. Whew! That save actually took. Uh-huh. What am I doing with this? Click the base near the symbol's head and click on 5 times. It's hard to believe, but you are encountering Bahamut. Baphomet. What? It's Baphomet, the god of the Templars. No. I want to. No. No, I want you, Baphomet. Click the base near the symbol's head and click on 5 3 times. So this is the mechanical head puzzle. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck?
Make an old man happy, and I'll tell you some more. Something to dull the consciousness in this human bar of the soul.
Help. So, Baphomet, the god of the Knights Templar, which was then declared heretical, is a mechanical head. I think a brain in a mechanical face, and we need to fix him? Click the base near the symbol's head and click on 5 3 times. Each time the head says, fix me, click on the head syringe. What?
The windows of the soul are empty. False messiahs come with new vistas of a promised paradise, leading the flock to the slaughter. As the new Jerusalem is built with coal and steel, so turns the wheel. Dead to the world if only we knew it. Blissfully unaware of the fate in store for us. You come to learn our secret. Fix me, and I'll tell you some more.
Okay, dude.
Did you think that a secret that was guarded from Atlantis to Egypt down through the 12 tribes, from Moses to Solomon to the Shambhala Monastery, to the Messiah and the Madonna, to the Holy Lodge, the Knights Templar, the Priory of Sion, the Rosy Cross, the Bavarian Illuminati, the 33 levels of Freemasonry stored in the buried vaults of the Vatican would be so easily given to you? Who do you think you are? Who are you? Why would I tell you anything? Fix me. Make an old man happy.
Does this make sense to anyone watching this?
I am Baphomet, the Templar's talking head. You wish for assurances and platitudes, a little information, but it is dangerous. Men have died to regain this knowledge, and what would you do with it? The bar-coded automatons from a future age greet us with garlands of fish babies, born not of man, born not of woman, produced in the steel simulated womb of the laboratory. Fix me, and I'll tell you some more.
All right. If I start to understand this game, I'm going to be worried about my mind. Yeah, that's a good attitude.
A number shall be written on every hand. No man shall trade without the sign, as in the book of Daniel. The four creatures make their final alignment. Cobwebs in the sky, the last sign before the end. Isis betrayed, hidden but everywhere between the pillars of the temple. She records this truth. When every sign says 6, when the book says 6, 6, 6, make it 7, 7, 7. This road leads to the gates of heaven.
Is that it?
The sins of the world rest heavy on your shoulders, and you must choose. You must choose between the iron mask
I think that's
and
it.
the mortal. They will both release their parts of the stone in return for your justice. You must choose between good and evil. Which betrayer, which betrayed. Then unite the stone with me.
Uh-huh. Okay, bye, Baphomet. Bye, robot brainhead thing that spoke in cryptic riddles about what I needed to do next, rather than just tell me what the fuck I needed to do. Alright, so, once you're done talking to Baphomet, turn left twice. Left, left. That's not really a puzzle, though. I'll write it down like just navigating for this, because this is a real, very specific navigation sequence. Forward, then right. Go through the door. Okay. Just inside and into the left. Go down the stairs. It's up, isn't it? Oh. Oh, down the stairs. I see. Just outside, then left. Okay. Go down the stairs. Into the hole. To the basement. Go forward till you get to the Immortal Man. Comte Saint Germain. Wait, what? Wait, what? Click the symbol on the left till a red glow appears.
The mysterious and wonderful Comte de Saint-Germain appeared in the courts of France around 1743, claiming to have arrived from the mountain monasteries of Tibet, where he declared that he had lived with immortals.
Oh, man.
A friend to humanity, he tried to prevent the
I have to
French
actually
Revolution,
log down, like, just
prophesied
this
that
entire
France would suffer a
sequence.
deluge of
We've done this
flood
before.
unless the monarchy changed its cruel policies and treatment of the poor. But his warnings were ignored by the French aristocracy. The Comte wrote, "The time is fast approaching when
Hands.
imprudent
It's
France,
the,
surrounded by misfortune she might have spared herself, will call to mind such hell as Dante."
It's the clown coffin bit from My Brother, and Me, the web series. It's a coffin and hands. Do I have to give it my cell phone now?
In 1778. He vanished in front of the arresting officers, and from that time, claims of his immortality spread across Europe.
What?
He left a final message for his would-be captors.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
My hands are tied by someone who is stronger than I am. I have only a limited time to give to France. And when that time has passed, I shall be seen again after 3 generations.
Okay, got the red glow. Click it to put it into your inventory. Go back up to the theater floor and turn right at the stairs. Oh, it's the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, how do I get out of here? How do I turn? Sometimes I have a hard time knowing how to leave an environment. Ah, I have to click backwards. Step back. Alright, so click to put the red item into your inventory. It's the Philosopher's Stone. Go back up to the theater floor and turn right to the stairs. Go up the left stairs just to the top, but not Okay. Alright, nope. Oh, I missed it by like a hair. So wait, is it the left stairs or the right stairs? Go up the left stairs just to the top. The right stairs will take you to a different location. Okay. Go left past the star drawing to the door. Star drawing to the door. Yep, there it is. I'm going to have to rate this entire sequence as a puzzle. This is just inscrutable. I rated the end, the clock nonsense at Bina a normal 5. This is much higher. Okay, go left past the star drawing to the door. That's the door. Go through it and continue forward. Click through some watery sounding areas to the man in the iron mask. Wait, what? Why are there classical literature characters in this story about modern grand conspiracy of the 90s and early 80s and 70s and 60s and 50s? Go through it and continue forward through some watery sounding areas. Just keep going forward. What is this? Oh, I hate this sound. Okay, that was the wrong door, maybe. Cool. One door loops. Ah, cool. It's another coffin dude. Is this the man in the iron mask? Click the left speaker till there's a red glow. Click the red glow to put it into your inventory.
The man in the iron mask. Made famous by
Jeez,
Alexandre
Louise.
Dumas. The identity of the man in the iron mask.
What is
has remained
what is
one
this
of the
world?
best-kept secrets in history. King Philip of France kept the prisoner detained until his death. His identity hidden even from the jailers, locked behind a full-face iron mask. Who was the man in the iron mask? Some say that the poor creature was the king's twin brother. Others that it was none other than the immortal Comte de Saint-Germain. Recently, it was claimed that the man in the iron mask guarded a secret. A treasure so great that it cost him his freedom and eventually his sanity. We shall never know who the prisoner really was and why his identity had to remain such a closely guarded secret.
Okay. I got the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, no, wait, there's one more piece. Okay, now I'm kind of confused with this guide. Click the red glow to put it. Click the red glow to put it into your inventory. Now get a close-up of the plaque. Go back down to the theater floor and leave through the door between the two staircases. Open the small pyramid again and click the head for a close-up. Put your star stone into the receptacle. You're asked to either choose the Iron Mask or the Immortal. Put a tarot card into either space. Return to the big quest globe. Oh, okay. I have to... Okay. Why can't I go through this? Oh, is that just a window? How did I get to Baphomet first time? Oh, it was through this door. Okay. Uh-huh.
You must choose between the
Hey,
Iron
buddy.
Mask and the Immortal.
What? Let me check the guide. After awakening Baphomet one last time, you must choose between the Iron Mask or the Immortal. Put a tarot card into either space. Return to the bequest globe. I don't know the difference. What? Which... What? Which one's the right... Why? Why? What is this choice? What is this choice game? You tell me, chat. What do you want me to pick? I forget which one's which. Oh, this is the Iron Mask because of his teeth, or is that the Immortal Man? I forget which one... Which one's which? Robot wig or human wig? I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna roll it. So let's say, even, we go gold. Odd, we go, silver. It's even. So we're gonna go, gold.
Nothing.
Robots are trying to take our jobs, I hear. Uh-huh. Okay. What? Yeah, that's sure the Philosopher's Stone. What? What, we're just back? No. Fuck off. We're saving. Go fuck yourself, game. Alright, let's open up the document then. We have to rank that entire sequence. Because that is otherworldly stuff. Like, just going back and forth on that subway is awful. That was bad. That was legitimately bad. I don't even know what to call this. Let's say getting out of Din. Like I can imagine myself in some capacity, like being able to, like, this is like chicken. This is like finding a needle in a haystack, but this is something that I feel is indicative of just what this style of adventure game was like. After you enter the hacker's room, you are forced into a labyrinthine. That's not how you spell it. I think that's it. No, that's not how you spell labyrinthine. Don't judge my spelling, please. Don't be mean. I'm trying my best. Whatever. Sequence of events to get out of Din. The first part involves you navigating back to the subway system and knowing which of the 4 environments you need to go to pick up and interact with one-off items and objects. It is worth noting that navigating the levels of Din sucks big time because they all kind of look the same, and it is easy to get lost and not know where you are. Now let's stop and get lost. For example, you first need to spend a tarot card on the weird steam machine from earlier. But the game never tells you this. Likewise, once you spend this card, you don't really know until much later that this adds a new level to the theater, and this new location can be found by taking an easy to miss set of stairs. Additionally, there are a bunch of doors that are blended into the walls of the environment, and those can be difficult to see. None of the actual puzzles are hard, but this just highlights how shitty it is to navigate, to move around in this game. I suspect it is possible to solve through brute force, but only if you are willing to scan every possible screen and click on every possible item there is, which could take literal hours. And I only took hours because I spent a lot of time with that fucking conspiracy bullshit. So I feel like this is a solid 7. Nothing here was actually really difficult. It's just, it's time consuming. It highlights all of the weaknesses of this game in terms of its navigational issues. And it sucks. It sucks a lot. let's go to the last level in the game. All right. Am I going to finish this game today? Yes, I am going to finish this game. I don't want to play this game anymore. I got to get ready for Extra Life. Speaking of which, you might have noticed on my Twitch account, you have a link to my Extra Life account. I will be streaming not on the week of Extra Life, but the week after with my friend Gino that Pinguino Grieco, a fellow moderator. We'll be doing some sort of fun weekend extravaganza. Any donation amount is greatly appreciated. If you're watching the archive of this well after the fact, this is a 2021 Extra Life donation event. As long as you donate during the year of 2021, we're all good. All right, let's start this. If you can't donate, just spread the word. I would say reach out to him. Arbitrary. Did he see the dog ending? No, he got the leave ending. So are you just not going to be in the podcast now? Or are you just going to be on it? I guess not. Oh, that's a bummer. Uh-huh. So enter the crypto wheel by clicking 1 or 9. You can either go up to Kether or down to Malchut first. In both cases, you must enter the room and click on the monitor. Ah, it's one of these parts. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
An excellent mission under stressful conditions. You have done well. Our trust in you has increased, and we are pleased with your continuing progress in the relic retrieval mission. As you have seen, these artifacts are more powerful than conventional modern technology. The ancient world, as we can see through legend analysis, is far different from what was held to be true. The human race did not evolve through the conventional Darwinian process. We were manipulated genetically by visitors and given a chance to reap the benefits of their technology. You have found what was feared to be lost forever. Imagine the world that we can create with such a technology. A world free from pollution and disease. A world united in a common goal. The preservation of peace in the new utopia. The right of the individual to live in harmony, free from the shackles of the industrial world. We can create heaven on earth with the assembled relics. When you have installed the Ark into the crypto wheel, return to us and
sure seems like the New World Order shit.
The world we make together depends on trust. Trust us. You have found the secret. Soon, we will show you the truth.
Okay. That's not creepy at all.
Devil.
Oh shit, they gave me the devil
Break
card.
their chains. Free them.
Trust me. Oh, by the way, here's the devil card. I forget what's new. It's been a while. Walk over to the drawing on the wall, place the devil card. After seeing the painting, walk back to the monitor. That's the Bermuda Triangle. I think we already saw the Bermuda Triangle.
Location, Bermuda Triangle, Bermuda, Florida, Puerto Rico. Location, Bermuda Triangle, Bermuda, Florida, Puerto Rico. Site information. Largest and most powerful of known 5D
Okay.
spatial windows. Biomagnetic resonance of highest magnitude results in shift in molecular composition of matter. Extremely unstable. Mobius effect extends spatial distortions beyond Azores northeast of Bermuda Islands. Over 5,000 air and sea disappearances, including U.S. Air Force Flight 19, December 1945. Vanishings intensified during Tesla-Einstein Philadelphia project under the direction of ONI. Magnetic field experimentation caused disappearance of crew and project personnel. Tesla removed on January 7, 1943. 5D spatial rip by Philadelphia experiment caused appearance of entities unknown. August 1943.
I hate this.
Relic retrieval program headed by remote viewer Edgar Cayce located source of anomalies at Bimini. Deployment of USS Scorpio in May 1968 to Relic site.
I really
Mission
hate this.
terminated. Personnel lost in action. Legend analysis. Bermuda Triangle
Is this
contains
game
catalytic
basically a bad
converter,
acid trip?
codename
No,
Rod
it's
of
a
Osiris, producing molecular
fever dream by
transmutation
someone who
elements.
had problems.
Water into fire gives unlimited fuel supply. Earth into air produces terraforming. Other properties? Unknown.
Okay. Were there any other locations here that were new? I don't remember Egypt being here. Is this Roswell? Is this Roswell? No, that's not Roswell. This is
Location.
Roswell.
Four Corner Area, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Coordinates. Four Corner Area, 370 north, 1090 west. Site information. Four Corner Area houses vast underground military research center connected by tunnel system. Cover organization is Wackenhut Corporation, FBI Division 5, CIA, ONI, National Security Council. Concerned with extreme low-frequency microwave and magnetic pulse technology, biogenetics, psychotronics, advanced surveillance and security systems including barcode and DNA tracking. Area
Boy.
records highest concentration of cattle mutilations and human abductions. Site of numerous UFO crash retrieval projects, including Roswell recovery. Four Corners connected by Route 666, built with MJ-12 funds. Highway has highest death rate in U.S. Four Corner Area is sacred center of Hopi tribe.
Oh, it's the,
Major burial
the
grounds
coordinates are
destroyed by atomic
666.
testing.
I see what you did here.
Legend analysis.
I hate
Hopi
this.
Indians record through legends existence of temporal gateway to fifth nexus called
I'm gonna
Creek.
literally do this legend analysis and
Temporal
I'm
wave
gonna
emissions
bop.
are high. Continued UFO activity in area confirms analysis. Extreme caution.
Okay. Bye. Oh god, do I want to see what they say about the pyramids? I think I already did that. Now I have to play the game of how do I approach the monitor correctly. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Okay. What is your number? It's a 6. I have to write this down. I have to literally write this down. 6. Okay, what does the Templar Order want to say?
Reside, chosen one. In this, the hall of our mother, the creator of the human race. As we do now, so shall you. Your seat is made. With us, you shall sit. With the Trinity, Father, Mother, and Holy Ghost. The broken stone is made whole. This was the prophecy made in the Book of the Dead. And the creatures of the earth shall worship, not with love for the machine, but in the spirit, void of form, hard stones that soften, soft
Just
quartz that harden.
parts of this game are just
The wheel turns.
no
The
joy,
cycle
zero joy.
is closed. The sun and moon, side by side. One last gift is given. The firebird dies. Isis gave us all the gifts. Now she comes again. A message of love for the Earth tribes. Know then that the path is lit with many stars. In Arcadia, our souls try to break free. The last trumpet sounds in judgment. The firebird rises from the
What does
flames.
any of this
He
mean?
comes again, and we bow down to meet him. The hanged man.
What are you talking about?
We have
Isis?
no more for
The
you,
mother god? Like,
though the book on the desk
oh,
may help you.
God.
We have nothing more to show you.
Uh-huh. Okay.
We are legion, for we are many.
Cool. I got the devil card and the death card. All right, I have to use the card on the painting. All right, guys, let's watch our slideshow. Ah, yeah, the fall of Rome. Aliens did it.
The Ancient of Days and the First World destroyed.
Are you really about to tell me that fucking the fall of Rome was aliens? Seven. Okay. Six, seven. Cool. I'm gonna be so glad when I'm done with this game. I'm so excited to be done. No.
Stone carver,
Chakma.
maker, the firebird dies. Isis moon, Osiris gave to you our father's eyes. The pyramid's empty, our treasure gone.
Uh-huh.
Menelik, Shiva,
Okay.
sun. The wheel turns to Chakma, fire in the
What do I
desert.
do?
The wheel turns to Chakma.
Oh, you're still just talking?
6.
Usually there's something here animating while you talk, so I
The wheel
know when I can just leave.
and Babylon burns.
Oh, is it time for me to just leave? Okay. Cool. This time, the number 4 is going to be on the wheel. Did this game ever have a story? Like, was there a story, or was it just a bunch of, like, visuals? Like, what was the story here? I feel like I like, read Finnegan's Wake, and I got, like, 5% of a story, despite spending hours reading something. Not sure? Okay, Chad, last level. This guide has 1, 2, 3 and a half. They're literally gonna send me to Roswell. Aliens? Aliens. Turn around from the fence and go to the Hacker's Caravan trailer and enter by clicking on the mirrored door. Turn left, then step forward. Oh, I'm supposed to enter. Turn left. And step forward. On the left, check the phone message. Can you Naruto run in Roswell?
Everything. If you get this, then
Let's see.
contact Edgar on a safe line. More displays all night. Then I picked up some transmissions on the Angel sector. Got some good material. Then the tape program malfunctioned, so I used the old 2-track recorder. But when I played it back, there was something wrong with the recording. The voices I had heard on the transmission had been human. Well, I figured that it was broken, so I tried recording from the radio on the Dream Machine. You've got to hear this. Their voices were modulated to sound human by the hardware.
Yeah, your Dream Machine.
Now, as Arcadia owns the entire global network, barring the places where it doesn't matter, everyone has a Dream Machine, and that's all we hear. See, you can hear how they really speak. It doesn't.
Brayden, did this have a story? What was the story? You're usually the one that can, like, summarize complex things into coherent sentences. What was the story?
This happened. I'm getting an interception. Hang on, I'm going to try and keep them out. Oh, you've got to get past the hanging man. I don't have time to elaborate. The field has opened. They did come in after the Philadelphia 47 project. It's all in the Tesla notes. Something happened on board the Scorpio in 68, and the field opened for a second time. Pandora's box is open. They've cut a deal. They're using us like cattle, bartering us for weaponry, advanced propulsion.
Oh,
chemical
we opened Pandora's
warfare.
box.
Find the hanging man. I've got
They're
to
not
go.
even
This
using,
line is
like,
secure. They're listening. They know.
their use of, like, religious relics or religious myth is really weird and inconsistent. Okay. So that's done, I guess. Why you have $1 with the all-seeing eye? Why did you... Everyone has $1. Why are you... Why? Excuse me. Like, why? Yeah, there's an all-seeing eye on the dollar. You don't need to pin it up as evidence. It's... Whoa. Okay. Behind you, check out the secret notebook by clicking the page icon on the right side of the pages. Are there any hotspots here? No. Okay. So where is this? Behind us. Top secret, okay. Oh man, the Philadelphia device, based on principles derived by Nikola Tesla, was conceived originally by as a cloaking. I think we read this. This is unreadable, so I'm not gonna read this. This hurts my eyes looking at this. Oh yeah, look at this thing, this blurry image. That's aliens. 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 I guess Falcon Lake is an actual thing. Okay. Okay. Cool. Aliens. Okay. Check the tape machine on the left of the monitor. Oh no. Is this gonna be a weird audio-based puzzle? I'm checking the tape machine game. Okay. Oh. Check the tape machine on the left of the monitor. Walk into the bedroom and you might see an alien. Uh-huh. You might see an alien. I'm gonna pass. Oh, shit! That actually spooked me. Okay. Walk into the small room to the left of the couch. Fucking this god damn. Uh-huh. Click on the X-ray machine and you'll access the brain implant game. Click the spot above the lower eyeball to start. What? Yeah, kill that alien with fire. Oh, what? Okay, I'm gonna read the rules to this puzzle. The goal of the puzzle is to force the computer to move to a spot next to you so that you can capture it on your next move. The key to winning this game is to go around the triangle in the left lower corner of the puzzle in the 2 yellow spots in a row. By going around that loop, your piece will be in the correct orientation to always capture the other piece once you lure it in that area. So wait. Which oh, okay. Okay, so what? I'm gonna read this one more time to see. Click the spot above the lower eyeball to start. The goal of the puzzle is to force the computer to move to a spot next to you so that you can capture it on your next move. The key to winning this puzzle is to go around the triangle in the lower left. Lower left. And the 2 yellow spots in the row. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. By going around that loop, your piece will be in the correct orientation to always capture the other piece once you lure it in to that area. Alright. So it's like reverse Pac-Man. I just don't understand how the dude here is... Oh, I see. If I move on yellow, he moves to pink. If I move to pink, he moves to yellow. I see. I see how this works. Or it's actually the opposite of that. Okay. Okay. I see. This is a weird puzzle. Am I just supposed to... Okay.
The Hanging Man.
That was a weird one.
I am the Hanging Man. I die to live again.
Okay, let's save the game. And then let's go talk about that puzzle. That was a weird one. That was definitely a weird one. I kind of like the idea of needing to beat this puzzle by just causing the AI to have a brain fart. It kind of reminds me of, like, Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. It reminds me of Final Fantasy X by a lot. Alright, so Chakma. This was the... What are they calling it? They are calling it... Brain implant puzzle. This ranks pretty low. I'm gonna give this like maybe a 3 or a 4. I would say maybe a 3, just because the way you beat this puzzle is by just causing the AI to derp out, which I will write. The trick to this puzzle is to cause the AI to derp. As it stands, you control an eyeball, and the AI controls the other eyeball. And need to capture the AI. If you immediately approach the AI eyeball, the other eyeball, it will always be 1 or 2 spaces ahead of you, making capture all but impossible. Thus, the trick is to spin around in a circle, confuse the AI to go near you, or put itself in a corner and then get it. While I used a guide, it seems easy to figure this out organically. Thus, the low mark. The hardest part was just knowing what to click to get there. All right, so that's one puzzle down. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more. All right, so we see the alien. We got the brain implant. Let's go ahead. Walk out of the caravan and go inside the diner. How do I get out of this caravan? I forget. Uh-huh. Sure. Evolution, aliens. How do I get out of here? Ah, there's the door. There's the door. Go into the diner. So, it says, go to the diner. Go straight ahead to the water closet. The bathroom, okay. Biohazard. Seems like a real bad place to put a fucking, diner. Oh, I see, it's been condemned. Okay. So, what does the guide say? Go straight ahead to the water closet door. Okay. What's next? Taking your time examining the booths. Turn around at the front of the door and you might see some strange lights. Are these angels? Sure. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah. Creepy. Sure. That's a way to do a cinematic that brings clarity to a video game that's had zero clarity. Walk to the other end of the diner and answer the phone. It's by the pinball machine. The controls in this game are just so finicky enough. Okay.
Contact Edgar on a safe line.
I just realized this accepts credit card for this payphone. Miasma. Uh-huh. Yep, cup of coffee. Uh-huh. Yeah, it seems like a real cool diner. Super cool. What's this? Okay. Seems like a weird red herring. Ah. Oh, do I have to tune this in?
Okay. I think we should clarify things here. Now, you're saying that aliens have infiltrated our
Move over to
government
the radio.
and
You
are
must
now
tune in
running
to
the
Edgar
country.
Maisel's
Boy,
broadcast.
some claim.
Broadcast is on the
Does the
top
president
line
know all about
and
this?
about 8 notches
Yeah.
over to the right.
I sure as
There
hell
are
never
11
voted a
notches
little
total on
green
the
man
top
into
line.
office. Or should I say, little green president?
We have proof as far back as 1963 that the American military cut a deal with the Greys in return for certain technological advancements.
1,
There
2,
are
3,
certain
4,
secret
5, 6,
classifications that
7,
not
8.
even the president is privy to. You'll find that
Oh,
President
1.
Clinton tried to open these classifications in his first meetings with the military on the Star Wars project. He found out that the weaponry was not aimed at the Soviets, but was aimed outwards to the stars.
Okay, so let me try to understand what you're saying here. Now, the Star...
You must tune in to Edgar Maisel's
I think we should
broadcast. The broadcast
clarify
is on the
things
top
here.
line, about
Now,
8 notches
you're
over to
saying
the
that
right.
aliens have infiltrated our government and are...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My name is Edgar Case. In the real world, I was a healer. They called me the Sleeping Prophet because in my dreams, I could travel to the past and the future. I found that we return to this world many times. Some of us were born even as far back as Atlantean times. These are the lost angels. Those that destroyed Atlantis are here again. Good and evil entities, here to fight the last battle, the Armageddon. Be patient. You will need to think about this. What do you see? This is the Dream Gate. The gateway back to the end of the first world. One of the lodges is trying to deceive you. You must choose in the end between the lodges. What lies behind the mask? A devil or an angel? And here, even the angels are masked. The entity that will open the dream gate for you has the tarot card. The door is unlocked. Find it. On the head, a crown. As above, so below. As above, so below. My name is Edgar Case. In the real world, I was a healer. They called me the Sleeping Prophet.
What? As above, so below? Oh, shit. It's a pig man.
You're looking for angels. We'll find them. They found you. The moon came down to me. I saw it.
What is
All
this?
the little children. Just a crazy man talking.
Dude.
But I've seen things. They want breeders. Build up the stock. We're all dead now. I've seen them. Now you got it.
What is this story?
Judgment.
Judgment.
The last trumpet sounds on Judgment Day. How will you judge?
Okay. Sure.
Sometimes we all got to die.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, shit. Once back at the Bequest Globe, visit the upstairs and downstairs rooms just like you usually do. Okay, guys, we're at the end game where we get to get multiple endings. All right. Blah blah blah.
You have failed, number 5. You have failed to install the final artifact in the crypto wheel. Our operatives report that the cloned entity created by the Nephilim removed you forcibly from the realm.
Yep.
In order to proceed with relic retrieval and get past the entity, it will be necessary for you to undergo certain preparations. Behind the door, you will find the necessary strength that will prepare you to take this final artifact. We will prepare you for the revelations. There is no plan for a totalitarian state. Humanity was never created to wear chains. Those who would have you believe that the human spirit can endure the shackles of the state without eventually breaking free are already subject to a greater evil. In Malkuth, the worship of the satanic force
revelation
has brought about the collapse of reason and humanity. If you seek to enslave the human race, then this must be your choice. We will fight against you to the last dying breath to preserve our freedoms. Choose wisely. The fate of humanity rests upon your decision. This card is the illustration of the world to come. Take us back to Osiris. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. We will unlock the gates of the garden together. You find this all a little hard to believe, don't you? You are correct in your assumptions. There were no flying saucers, no recovered extraterrestrial bodies. You have seen the smoke screen. We will show you what exists behind that smoke screen. Step behind the door and see for yourself. Now, closer. Ever closer. The temptation to believe, but the implausibility of it all. How, you say, how could one group of people have kept a secret so large? A secret so vast that it would descend through the centuries unnoticed, undetected, undiscovered. The dust of the ages settling on the secret known only to the initiated, to the elite, non-blabbers, the perfect spies. No, the truth. There is no secret, no Your assumptions were correct. There is no conspiratorial web, no plotting.
This
groups
is a
of
lot of
masterminds
talking.
hell-bent on the enslavement of humanity. There is only the ragged march of chaos. All the world in chaos. All hail Discordia.
The sun. Illumination and contentment are yours. This is the secret.
Okay, so the Men in Black support Discordia. Seems legit. Okay, what does the guide recommend? The cards you will get will open up locked doors into the room. Behind each door, pick up another card, but don't go any further. When you get both of the secret cards behind the door, save your game. Okay, you win game guide.
Strength. Meet adversity with courage, and you will conquer peril.
He ripped off the
Beware
animal
your
head
lack
and
of
revealed the
faith.
human. Okay. You win. Okay. See what the Templars have to say.
Messenger, you have failed us. The Chosen returns empty-handed to the Lodge of the Nephilim. The Man in Black, a creation of the demonic
boy.
forces in the Keeper Lodge, stopped your progress. Where then the Ark of the Covenant, container of the sacred Firebird, weapon of Osiris, the weapon that destroyed the first world?
Yeah, I know I failed.
And two cards are missing. The card of strength and the Wheel of Fortune. You are the Hanged Man.
Maybe you should have, like, given me a gun to deal with a guy hitting me over the head, just saying.
Are you ready to make that final sacrifice? Only the Wheel of Fortune knows how the game will end. Behind the door, we allow you to take the card and make your choice. The salvation of the world rests with you. How will you choose? If you go above, then the future hell that the Illuminati
Absolutely
has
not.
promised will be made. The relics that you had installed are enough to bring this world to hell. Through us, all roads lead to heaven. Chosen, you are near to your goal. Know then the future hell planned for you if you should choose to betray ISIS. Already the corporations are feeding your children, the future robots who will work the machine.
Sure.
Your every need will be catered for in this brave new world, but you will be dead in everything but the flesh, and will not feel it. And those above, the Illuminati, they
Just
who
give me the
destroy
card.
the first world will destroy the second. Walk with us. Be strong.
Could I have the card?
We are going back to the garden. Keither will take you forward into hell. Behind the panel, we show the last part of the painting. This is the first part of the secret.
Can
The
I
second
have
lies
the
behind
card?
door. This card shows you the world we will make. This card shows her face. Isis. Is not the secret always before us? The signs written clearly for those who have eyes to see. If you trust Keither, then you will walk the path that leads to
Yep.
hell. Reunite the dark and light, and turn the tides for love.
Oh, hell.
Light.
Which hell? Because you've mixed multiple pantheons, so which hell? I'm super confused.
Your goal is achieved. This is what you wanted.
Oh. Boobs. Okay. All right. Now we will save.
Fortune. The wheel spins. The outcome is for good or bad. Look carefully at the cards about you, then judge.
Sure. Save. All right, let's get the first ending. Let's side with the Knights Templar. God, I hope these aren't super long. Please tell me these aren't long. Uh-huh. I'm the fool.
And when Horus found that Isis would not aid him betray Osiris, he plotted
I wasn't supposed to side with one of the
kill our Lord. He took the firebird, the rod, and slew him. This is the first truth, and is the testimony of Baphomet. And a great cry went up to heaven.
Are
when
you
it was learned
are
that
you
our
kidding
Lord
me?
was dead and would not walk in the garden again. Then brother fell on brother and fought like beasts and slew those they most loved. Even their wives and children were not spared the sword. Much blood was spilled to his name, and the suffering was terrible. So great was the love they had for Osiris. This is the last.
All right, let's check out the other ending, I guess.
The history of the people of
So
Isis,
it seems like the Knights Templar led to the apocalypse and the death of humanity.
And the secret remains that men have kept the identity of the goddess hidden, though her signs are everywhere if you have eyes to see them.
There are three
Here
endings.
ends the first garden, though this paradise shall come again, for the world goes on forever.
Okay. Oh. Wow. It actually killed the game. We got an ending, and it actually completely terminated the game. Wow. That's some old school game design right there. All right, let's... is the whole point of this gonna be that, like, the two conspiracies betray us? And I have to find, like, some sort of puzzle that... Boy, I'm super not excited about, needing to... Hey, how you doing? Hey, you go? You did end up on the podcast? Well, guess what? There's 3 endings, and it turns out that, both of the conspiracy theories that up top and down bottom don't used you. Okay.
And when Horus found
So I
that Isis
sided with the
would
Men in
not
Black
aid
and they
him
killed me.
betray Osiris,
And I sided with the Templars before that, and they killed me. Yeah, they just, if you side with both of the conspiracies, they just give you the full card and ice you, and then you hear a lecture about how you failed.
And a great cry went up to heaven when it was learned that our Lord was dead and would not walk in the garden again. Then brother fell on brother and fought like beasts and slew those they most loved. Even their wives and children were not spared the sword.
This is exactly the same.
To his name, and the suffering
This is
was
the
terrible.
same narration.
So great was the love they had for Osiris.
This is like
This is the
Fallout
last
3
part
when
of
you use
Genesis.
Fox to, like,
The
not
history of
die.
the people of Isis, the Nephilim, and the secret remains that men have kept the identity of the goddess hidden, though her signs are everywhere if you have eyes to see them. Here ends the first garden, though this paradise shall come again, for the world goes on forever.
Okay. Definitely, I definitely respect a game that just kills the executable once you get the ending.
Welcome, my friend.
All right, let's get the true ending. It's like we're playing a visual novel. How do I get the true ending, game? Take the X and 8 cards back. Hey, Final Fantasy X and 8 are the secret to the truth? Hell yeah, they are. To the main floor and use them on the crypto wheel door for an ending with that is considered the true ending. All right. This seems poor. What do I do? I clicked it. Ah. Here and here. All right, what's the true ending? You tell me. Why did 10 and... Why did the... Those aren't the numbers. That was 10 and 8. Why did they go to 8 and 7? Okay. What's the ending? Uh-huh. Oh, aliens.
Coming, and beyond each you can return to us in the tide of revelations. We will wait. We will see you again.
And when Horus found that Isis would not aid him betray Osiris, he plotted with his conspirators to kill our Lord. He took the firebird, the rod, and slew him. This is the first truth, and is the testimony of Baphomet. And a great cry went up to heaven when it was learned that our Lord was dead and would not walk in the garden again. Then brother fell on brother and fought like beasts and slew those they most loved. Even their wives and children were not spared the sword. Much
I'm
blood
unsure if the
spilled
journey
his
was
hand,
worth it.
and the suffering was terrible.
It wasn't.
So great was the love.
What was the plot of this game?
This is the last part of Genesis. The
What was the
history
plot
of
of this
people
game?
Isis, the Nephilim, and the secret remains that men have kept the identity of the goddess hidden, though her signs are everywhere.
I don't understand. What was this?
Here ends
What
the
did I
first garden,
watch? What did I play?
though this paradise shall come again, for the world goes on forever.
That's it? That's it. I guess the plot is every conspiracy theory is thrown in the blender. This was a random series of events that ended in one of 3 10-second cutscenes. There is no plot. Again, I do have to mention that the person who wrote and produced this game murdered himself and his wife in a murder-suicide when his mental health issues reached a breaking point. So if this game seems like a mess, it's important to note that the person who wrote it had undiagnosed and untreated mental health issues. I just realized I misspelled "the" here. I think there is a video, or at least part of it, of the making of this game. I would love to see the thought process of the making of this game. From what I hear is that this guy basically went around trying to pitch this as a movie script and was told, nah, it's no, thank you. And then eventually he pitched it as a different thing, and it was revealed that it was plagiarized by a different source and that he was like very close to getting sued. And then he ended up playing Myst and was like, I can make it a video game, and removed the story that I plagiarized from another thing. And the rest is history. This had some really bad puzzles. I'm going to save my document. I'm going to continue to convince myself that I'm going to turn this adventure game puzzle series into a thing. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. We're done with Drowned God. Probably not going to stream next week. Well, I might stream like a quick test. I'm going to talk to Gino more about my playthrough ideas of... Oh, thank you, Valorian, for the link to that video. I'm going to click that. But I'm going to do that another time. Please note the donation link that I have on here. I have for my Extra Life thing. Why am I having such a hard time getting into my... Yes, give me a minute. Extra Life. Any amount counts, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm going to play. I don't know. Trying to raise like $700 maybe. Whatever. I'll take whatever I can get. But here you go, guys. I'll do something for Extra Life. It'll probably be an adventure game with this kind of shoddy format, but boy, that was not worth that at all. I gotta start vetting these fucking games a lot more than I did. Please donate if you can to my Extra Life. I'm done. I finished the game. I got all the endings. Don't play Drowned God. Play good game. Don't tell me how to live my life, Dad. Don't tell me how to live my life. Treat yourself. Yeah, stop talking to me like that. It's condescending. That was a lot. Small donations are appreciated for the Extra Life thing, yes. Have a good rest of your weekend. Happy Halloween. Bye.